I'll probably upload this at a later time. Today is still May 18th. I had just submitted or uploaded another video. It's called like McTinker Randy Thinkinsburg or some shit. It's a rant on music. Anyways, this one is gonna be me fucking ripping on people. Cause, oh my god. Now, if you are a cynic, asshole, judgmental person, whatever, like I am, or you just happen to have an ounce of fucking common sense and logic, you hate people. There's no way of getting around it. People are just horrible. They suck. Mostly because they're fucking stupid. People are so goddamn stupid. I think the worst example of it is not so much capitalism, but the things they do to get the money. It's almost like more prostitution than capitalism. Just bear with me, my analogies suck. It's like 3 in the morning and I have an energy drink. I'm not thinking right at all. Anyways, so let's think for a minute. I'm gonna touch base on a lot of different shit, so try to follow as linearly as you can. It's gonna get messy. Really messy. Anyways, alright, let's start with TV. Television's fucking horrible. It used to be really good. Actually, everything back in the day used to be really good. I wasn't even around for those days. God damn. Anyways, TV used to be really good. And there's still, and right now there are shows that are just awesome. I love shows like Auction Hunters, not Storage Wars. Don't like Storage Wars. I like Auction Hunters. Auction Hunters is good. Um, Pawn Stars is good. American Pickers. But I can't think of any. Mythbusters. Those are all good shows, and they're reality based, meaning they're real people doing real shit, real time. No scripts, no editing. Well, minimal editing. No scripts, no hoo ha. It's pretty much just real, you know? Or Savage Family Diggers, Repo Games, that kind of shit. Some shows have hit the jackpot and just made fantastic shows. A lot of them are shit. Like, you have shows that are trying to be good, Savage Family Diggers, Repo Games. They're not, they're not fantastic, but they're watchable, they're tolerable, they're get a few laughs. Then there's shows like Jersey Shore and Big Brother. One issue I have with Big Brother is it has like 20 seasons now. There's an American and a Canadian version, and there's 20 seasons of American Big Brother and like 8 seasons of Canadian. It's like, no, you don't need that. You're stupid. Quit putting people in houses together that don't get along. You tried this with the MTV Real Life and it did fucking work. That show fucking stopped, almost right into the, right out of 2005 pretty much. It hasn't been relevant since. Ew. Why you're trying to remake them or rehash them or re-butt fuck them, it's beyond me. Anyways. And shows like that over glorify stupid people. And it's really fucking annoying. Because if you walk into any public building in the world, say there was a limit, just follow the analogy. There's a limit for every public building in the world. Limit's 25 people at once. You walk in to complete the 25, no one's going in, no one's going out. Of the 25 people in there, 2 of them are smart. The rest of them are fucking brain dead. Just not even like, you have a few differing opinions and you fail the grade in, elementary school. No, it's these guys are like refuse. They're human trash. They're the worst kinds of people. And the worst part is about, Jersey Shore is they're giving Guidos a really bad name. Because a Guido, I think, is a racial slur or whatever for Italian person. Now, Italians are wonderful people. They're good to their mothers. They make fancy, good meals. Italian food is fucking awesome. They used to be mafia. I mean, there's almost nothing wrong. These guys are just butchering everything. They're basically overglorified New Yorkers. Have you ever... can you tell the difference between an Italian and a New Yorker? An Italian's like, hey, you want some spaghetti, I suck at accents. And then New Yorker's like, hey, what you want? What you fucking with me for? And they just go on like egotistical dicks. Yes, some Italians are horrible people. Yes, some New Yorkers are fantastic people. Stereotypes exist for a reason. I can make my eyebrows disappear in my hat. Aren't I awesome? Anyways. Yeah, this Jersey Shore sucks, and I'm so glad they canceled it. It actually, like, there was a study that if you watch that show, it made you dumber. I'm so glad I never watched it. Not even for Snooki getting punched in the face. Just no. I'm like, keep this shit away from me. God. Yeah, TV is just horrible. Oh, another thing. Talent shows. Not the, seeing little kids playing hot cross buns on the recorder, at your local elementary school. No, this is America's Got Talent, The X Factor, The Voice, American Idol. I believe that's all the really popular ones. Yeah, these shows need to die. I mean, I understand if you want to watch them, if you like that and it's entertaining, sure. I mean, you want to go and listen to people sing and have them get ripped on or praised, fucking go for it. I don't give a shit. But don't start saying they're talented. Don't. People on that show are not that they're talented, sorry. Let's rewind. Don't start saying they're going on that show to do whatever, to make music or to make cheese or whatever the hell they do for fun. Don't say that. They don't. If you want to be a musician, you go to the studio. Plain and simple. You want to be a musician? Fucking put shit on YouTube. You don't go on The Voice and sing. No, that's not how it works. If that's not talent, that's capitalism. That is money, because you all suck. People that are like, I had this argument with my dad, and my dad's, he's where I get my logic and common sense from. He's not the be all end all, but I look up to him like he's a guy, like he's really smart. And anyways, we were talking about the show, and he's watching The Voice. He enjoys The Voice, whatever. I said to him, like, what are you doing? He's like, watching The Voice. I was like, cool. You realize none of those people want to make music, right? He comes out of the living room, like, because there's door, go inside, porch thing, stairs up, stairs down, like 3 stairs up, and he comes around the wall to me. He's like, what the heck? What are you talking about? Like, none of those people want to make music. They want to be famous. And he starts arguing with me. He's like, no, these people are really talented. Sometimes you get lost along the way. I'm like, no. If you get lost along the way, you go back to the studio. You record more music, you put it out. If you don't get famous or sell a bajillion records, then it looks like you're not going to be famous. And he didn't get mad. We didn't get in a fight, and we didn't punch each other or nothing, so it's all good. We argue like that all the time. But he said, no, they're really talented, or what if you get lost along the way, or stupid stuff like that. And I just completely disregarded his whole entire argument, because he's basically saying, if you try and fail, go onto a TV show like this. Like, no. If you try and fail, try again. If you really want to be a musician, you make music. You don't go on TV. Music videos, completely different, because it's a video to go with a song. But if you want to make music, you make music. Like me, I want to make music. That's what I want to do for a living. I work at Walmart. I'm a boss. Yeah, Walmart. Death metal vocalist. Not death metal. I don't know what kind of vocalist I'd be apart from metal if you were to subtract or put me into a single genre. Anyways, yeah, you don't go on TV to make music. That'd be like if I went on, if I submitted a bunch of audio tracks saying, how I wanted to be a TV star. No, you're stupid. People would say that to me, and I would agree with them. Because if I'm doing that, I'm being stupid. Shake computer. Okay. Yeah, it's just Bruce Dickinson there's a picture of Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden frontman, on circulating the internet, mostly on Facebook, because I don't pay attention to any other real social media. And he's going on about The Voice and X Factor and shit. And he's going on about how those people don't want to be, they want to be famous and not make music, which is basically what I just said. Yeah, that's it. People don't want to be fucking, they don't want to do anything anymore. They just want to be famous and get money. I blame rap for that, in all honesty. The entire concept of 2011 to 2013 rap is, yeah, it's the phrase that was popular in 2012. Fuck bitches, get money. That's all it is. And the worst part is it's not even the disregard bitches. It's have sex with bitches, then get money. It's like, no. I mean, both of those things are fun, but no. I'm not going to listen to you demon rap music. Okay, something I want to get out of the way before I continue talking about other forms of entertainment is shit. Oh, yeah, music throughout history has been criticized, destroyed, raped, violated, whatever word you want to use, over and fucking over again. One thing I still can't let go, I didn't grow up in this era, but one thing I can't let go is Christian or, Catholic-y fucks saying like, oh, rock is the devil's work or the devil's music. It's like, okay. Rock, punk, metal is, for the most part, if you were to combine it all, is about being angry and rebelling for the most part. For the most part. Now, rebellion and anger, not exactly happy things. You could be happier. You could do better things. You could pick flowers and stuff. Rock, metal, punk, rebellion, anger, frustration, I don't like you. Those are the general feelings. I'm fucking generalizing the shit right out of it. Anyways, that's what the general feeling is. Rap and pop from nowadays, and even back then. Back then, rap was good. It's still about the same stuff. Nowadays, rap is it's all about money. It's all about fame. It's all about bitches. It's all about having things. I mean, the only reason that isn't the devil's music is because it feeds into capitalism. That's all it is. It's pure, simple capitalism. And the worst part is it's not even the best kind. It's not even, oh, you have a competitor, drive your prices down capitalism. It's we're going to take your money. Like a Walmart capitalism. Like, oh, it's horrible. It's, music sucks these days. TV sucks. Oh, another thing I want to, no, I'll say that for another video. Movies are getting really predictable. Like, there are three kinds of movies now. Stupid comedies, guns blazing action thrillers, and Taylor Swift love song romantic comedies. I'll go into a little more detail. Stupid comedies is basically almost anything with Ben Stiller or Will Ferrell. They're funny. They make good funny movies, not good movies, funny movies, but you're not smart by any means. And then guns blazing action thrillers, just all it is violence. It's not like a Die Hard used to be, where there's actually a plot, or it's not like Predator, where he goes, if it bleeds we can kill it, and he takes out a human being takes out Predator. Like, oh my god, a human being, Schwarzenegger, takes out a Predator. That's mind-blowing. It's nothing like that. It's a man versus man. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna shoot you first. Bang, someone's dead. Or massive guys, just, we're gonna shoot you. No, we're gonna shoot you. Boom, 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 boom. Someone's left standing. That's all it is. And then the romantic-y comedy shit is basically they're recycling The Notebook over and over. It's not even like a good kind of like, make a sequel or something. It's just, oh my god, you make the worst form of entertainment. Kill yourself. Like, oh my god, I'm in love with this guy. He's a guy and I love him. That's the premise of romantic comedies. Or romantic movies in general. Fuck. Music, movies, TV is horrible. People are so goddamn stupid. I'll share a couple experiences with you personally. I work at Walmart. I work in sports. I sell bullets. For the most part, this season I sell bullets, fishing licenses, and bikes. That's my three main bread and butter. So this one couple of East Indian origin, they weren't, Indians. They were, oh, look at me, Indians. So that you're fucking clear, racist twats. Anyways, this East Indian couple came in, and they had their daughter. Whatever. She comes in, she said, she gets my help. It's like, can you help me out? Or, can you help me out? I'm like, whatever, sure. So I go over there. She's like, what bike is good for my daughter? I was like, I don't fucking, like, if it wasn't for the fact that I had to be polite at work, which I do, because my dad ingrained a fucking good work ethic in me, fucker, I'd be like, what the fuck bike do you think? It's your kid. You know her size. Fucking find her a bike. No, I had to manually pull, and I counted 4 bikes off the fucking rack. Now, I don't have an issue pulling bikes off the rack, but if you have no idea what you're doing, don't fucking buy one for your kid. It's like, so I pulled the bike off. I was like, will this fit? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Fucking try it on. It's like, oh, you're so goddamn dumb. And then, after 4 bikes, I had to do helmets. Because I didn't know what helmet would fit her. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Same rule with the bike. Try one on. Like, I understand, bikes have usually, like, age groups kind of thing. Like, 8 plus, 14 plus, 2 plus, whatever. It's usually a general thing to play by. I mean, you don't go specifically based on that. It's just a good starting ground. But the fact that I have to find a bike that your daughter likes and find a helmet she likes? No. I sell you stuff. I don't upsell you stuff. That's not my job. You want someone to upsell you stuff, go somewhere where they make commission. My job is to physically sell it. You bring it to me, I scan it, you pay for it. That is my job. Another thing that happened was, the difference between that and I had another woman come in, This Indian couple knew nothing about bikes. Nothing. Like, I swear this, like, her daughter, who was, like, 12? Or not even 12. She was seriously, like, 10 years old. Knew more about bikes. Her being a girl, and, I'd assume not being very mechanically inclined, knows more about bikes than her parents. Fucking depressing. I had another lady come in, single parent. She isn't a full household unit like mother, daughter, kid. It's just her taking care of her son. Actually, no, she was taking care of her son and a daughter. So, yeah. Anyways, she comes in and asks for my help. She says, can you help me find a bike for my son and daughter? I'm like, whatever, sure. So I go over there and I start helping her out. And, she says, what about this bike? What about that one? Like, she's not just saying pick one for my daughters, I'm thinking, shut up, phone. Maya's freaking out again. It's not just, find a bike for my daughter. It's, would this one be good? Would that one be good? She's putting in some input and actually trying. She's putting an effort into her goddamn kid. She's like, I don't know anything about bikes. I'm like, well, it doesn't really matter if you do, as long as you're putting in an effort. And then, sell her a bike, sell her daughter a bike. And, we're all good. One of the bikes happened to be not broken, but it wasn't put together right because our bike builders are dunce. Like, I'd go into that in a different video if it was video worthy. It's not. But anyways, we did that, sold the bike, and one of them was kind of... Careful, it could go off for, like, no I really ought to put my phone on quiet. It was just not put together properly or well, and me, I'm a boy, grew up for the past 19 years as a boy. I lived with my mom, but I was still a boy. I still did all my boy stuff because my dad was a mechanic. So I have oil in my veins. Yay for me. It's very mechanically inclined. I used to fix my own skateboards, bikes, scooters, whatever. I used to fix all that shit. Build my own kind of stuff. So I know my way around bikes and shit. So I go to help her out, and this bike is kind of like busted-y. So before I sold it to her, I said, this bike is fine if you want to get this one, that's cool, but don't don't buy it just yet. She said, why? I'm like, well, this is wrong with it. It's like, how can you tell? I'm like, well, this is wrong, and this is all the shit that's going on. So within 10 minutes, fixed the bike like it was in perfect working condition. She's like, oh, thanks, I don't know any of this stuff. Thank you for catching that. I was like, whatever. You're welcome. Another thing that happened, another positive thing, that this isn't like the Indian family. One woman with her son came in to return a bike. We get a lot of really fucking retarded returns at Walmart. Like, just stupid returns. Guy brought back a BMX because it wasn't the right size. Yeah, let that sink in. BMX wasn't the right size. I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, BMXs were all the same size. There's only one size of BMX. I don't know if that's changed because I got right the fuck out of the sports scene. Fuck sports. But yeah, BMXs are one size. So they brought it back because it wasn't the right size, and the guy wanted a real BMX. Yeah, because there's fake BMXs. Okay, so he brought that back. I was like, whatever. So I had to wash it off, wash all the dirt out because they took it for a rip first because they're fucking stupid. So I washed it off, put it back. Another woman came in. This is weeks later, with a bike she was going to return, and they, whenever they were, or usually when they return stuff or whatever, most customers will come to me and say, this is wrong with the bike because they figure take it to sports because it belongs in sports. When it's just take it to customer service, let them deal with it. So she brought it to me. She's like, hey, I want to return this bike. So I said, what's wrong with it? She said, well, the chain keeps falling off. And I looked her dead in the eyes like, I can fix that. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. And my other coworker was there, who usually isn't there, but whatever. So like, Jesse, I'm gonna need your help because the thing was the chain kept popping off because the wheel or the sprocket on the pedal and sprocket on the bike were too close together. So I told him, he held on the bike, loosened it, pulled it back, fucking fired it together, boom, done. She was so grateful. I was like, oh my god, thanks for fixing it. Now I don't have to deal with any bullshit. Da, 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 da. I was like, you're welcome. People are so fucking stupid that they think BMXs can be too small and that bikes popping off isn't like, I mean, it's fixable. Like, whatever. You want to return it? I mean, thank God I was there. Otherwise, she would have been a complete idiot. I'm not going to fucking find a bike for your daughter. Find one yourself. It's my job to pull it off the rack. That's it. Pull it off, sell it. Sounds like a condom. Yeah, it's just no. People are so goddamn dumb. Yeah. I'm done. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.